Good morning, everyone. Coach Jandy here. So here's today's message. Yesterday, I taught about crucial conversations, and I had a student that asked a really great question. They said, Jandy, when I have a crucial conversation and there's an upset between me and another person, I apologize, but do I go into the explanation right away? Or do I leave it alone? And here's what I've learned. I don't like the answer, but here's what I've learned through my own mistakes and having relationships or conversations blow up in my face because of doing it this way. So what I've tended to do when there's an upset is apologize, when I need to apologize for the situation, for the upset or whatever. But then part of me, my heart, wants that person to really know and understand that I did not mean, what it was that I did. And that's, of course, if I really truly didn't mean it. So I oftentimes would apologize, but then I would go into the explanation so that they would understand that I wasn't trying to hurt them. I wasn't trying to upset them. Maybe I was even trying to do something positive, but maybe it was a misunderstanding. So I really wanted to give them that knowledge and that explanation so that they could understand my heart, and to also tell them and to recognize that it wouldn't happen again, so that they could also have the understanding of where my mind was and why I did what I did. So oftentimes, unfortunately, though, what happens is people take it as that you're not really sorry, and that you're trying to make up an excuse, or that, you really don't mean that apology. So, you're coming up with something to be able to kind of gloss it over, when in fact, truly, I really was trying to explain to them to make them feel better, and also for them to understand why my mind would go there so that we could prevent an issue in the future. But here's what I've learned is, unfortunately, most people can't handle that. Most people just need an apology. You apologize and you walk away. And you leave it for now. And then later on, maybe you can circle back and readdress it and then go into your explanation or to discuss it in a further platform. Now, for me, that's unfortunate that people can't go there right away. For me, when somebody upsets me, I don't want just an apology. I do want to understand, where was your mind? Why did you go there? Why did you attack me? Or what was going on with you? I want to know. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm any more evolved than anybody else, but I think I've worked really hard on being able to come to that place where I want the understanding so that we don't go there again in the future. Because to me, if you just have an apology and you leave it alone and you walk away from it, then you're setting yourself up for that situation to potentially happen again without fully explaining and understanding the scenario or the situation. So, but unfortunately, like I said, my experience is that most people can't handle that at the time. So you need to make the apology, get in, get out, and then circle back at a later time and be able to go through that explanation. So I'm hoping that with time, maybe with education, that people will be able to come to that place where maybe that they can handle both conversations at one time and not take it personal, not take it that you're trying to take away the apology or trying to make excuses, because it's truly not always that. I know, at least for me in my heart, when I apologize, I apologize. And so when I go into any further explanation, it's because I want this situation to never happen again, and I want a discussion to happen so that we can understand why it happened. But like I said, I've learned, can't always do that. Sometimes I just need to apologize, move along, and then come back to it at a later time. So I want you to ask yourself, are you ready to receive the explanation, to hear, to learn, and how are you showing up in those conversations? So just food for thought. And so I want to leave you with that today, and hope that everybody has a great day. Step up and set a new standard and have an awesome one. Talk to you soon.